Welcome to D&D Journey of the 5th Edition. Join us in our campaign and shenanigans as we explore the subterranean labyrinths, plunder hordes of treasure, battle legendary monsters. This podcast will be following our gaming group and the adventures of these characters, as well as a few guests from time to time. Join us as we start a new campaign and our journey to experience the best, and maybe the worst, in the 5th edition of Dungeons & Dragons.
Welcome to D&D Journey of the 5th edition. We return to our adventures after a bit of a wee skirmish in a delightful inn where they serve microbrews of the medieval style. There were the occasional hipster, but mostly we were confronted by terrible gentlemen at the Sleeping Giant wearing red cloaks, and we were forced to speak with them firmly. And apparently we all became very tired during this discourse and fell soundly asleep. Fortunately, our perspicacious rogue was able to wake us and to truss the evil offenders, and now we shall be inquiring of them a few fine details of their fortress.
They were sleeping at the Sleeping Giant.
Oh my gosh, that deserves a Betty. Oh my gosh, look. Huzzah! Huzzah, lady.
Welcome back to D&D Journey, the 5th edition.
So I'd like to wake this guy up by pouring a flagon over his head. Grabbing him with all that dwarven muscle. He says, I believe we have things to discuss.
And he just looks around and he's like, what? And you see a knot on his head where he hit the bar coming down.
I'm going to say
karma.
Wait, does that hurt? What? I will do that.
Do I recognize any of them?
You use that terrible 3.2 BA.
Tilda, you do recognize them as a lot of the old timers.
Okay.
I was going to say,
Do they recognize me yet?
Are you basically
No,
you
I've
showing
got
your
my
Little
face?
fuzzy
No,
sleep in
I've
your
got
eye.
Okay, you're not showing your face.
Yeah, not really showing my face.
I'm going
Okay.
to try to intimidate him, and we've known that I'm pretty
Well,
good
I
at
think
this.
Thrain's
you're gonna
actually
try-
doing a pretty good job.
I'm going to say, next time, if you do not answer these questions, I will put you to sleep, but not let you wake up.
Go ahead and give me 2d20 and see what
Eh.
He's like, you put me to sleep.
I need to
Please.
buy intimidation, but apparently I can't, because in this new system you can't.
Apparently, he knows the wizard a bit more
Okay.
intimidating.
Well, I believe
Yeah.
bouncing him the
He-
second
he-
time he's going to talk.
Yeah.
He looks at Thorin and
Because he's not used to people fighting back.
Thrain. He looks at Thrain and
Oakenshield.
Well, he's probably seen double now.
Get
at
where's
this
the Arkin
point.
Stone?
He's not clear. He might think he's the Lord of the Rings. He's kind Boom!
he looks down at his hands where he's all tied up, and his colleagues who are all tied up and tossed in the corner, struggling against their.
This can end with
You can
in-
have my axe.
This can end with you in 12 separate mason jars. Or you can talk.
Hey, he's looking around and realizing all of you look a-okay, and
Cut his fingers off.
Oh, jeez.
he's looking at the wizard who keeps spouting out physical violence suggestions, and he just kind of glares at you and says, what do you want, since obviously you have us tied up?
Cut his fingers off.
We need the details of your setup at the manor.
Who said we're at the manor?
Your
Just
mama.
about.
Let's try this again.
Oh, there's a Betty.
As-
Oh, no, he's got a Betty. Okay.
As his head goes off the counter and you pull him back, he's like, no more! No more!
Let's start this again politely. Please tell us the details of your setup at the manor.
And okay, I admit it, we're hiding out in the basement of the manor.
How many of you?
There's about 25 of us.
That's a lot.
Slap him. Ask again.
No, he seems to be
No,
down
that's
with it.
true.
At some point he'll get brain damage and won't be able to answer.
Ask him where Glassstaff is.
Yeah, ask him about
Glassstaff the
Blackstaff.
wizard. Tell me about him.
He's our leader. We don't know much about him, just that he showed up a few months ago. And took over
2 months ago?
took over the gang with our old leader and put us to work around this town because he's working for someone.
I'm going to describe that staff that we heard about. You haven't seen this object, have you? Describe that staff.
You know, the
Garbage.
staff that
I was
Sildar
asking
told us
about the
about.
staff, remember?
I I don't remember any magical staff with runes carved in.
Do you have any captives there?
We've got some woman and her brats locked up in there.
You're a terrible person.
You tell him.
But he did answer, so I'm not going to slam his head against the
It's like,
I'll cut his fingers off him.
But wait,
That's a
we'll
different
leave that
direction
to
we're
Chi-Chi.
going in.
Where is your... what about... We're missing one guy. Gaelen? Who do they have? Not Gaelen.
No, they
no,
have
Gundren.
Gundren,
Gundren's
yeah.
held by the goblins at the castle.
you're right.
Tell
Yes.
ask him if he knows anything about the castle.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, yes.
Cragmaw Castle?
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't know anything about Cragmaw Castle. I know it's around here somewhere, but maybe the goblins at the manor know.
There's goblins at the manor.
I'm going to slap him and ask again.
Okay. Come up. Slap!
I do. I very much care about
A
Cragmaw
nice
Castle.
salty slap.
There's
Salt slap.
There's someone by the name of Black Spider that our Glassstaff works for.
the spider,
Black
the,
spider,
the
yeah.
goblins mentioned him.
He has some pet goblins that are staying at the manor. Just some kind of arrangement that he's established with Glassstaff.
Also in the basement?
Yes, everything. All of our operations are in the basement. The first 2 floors of the building have pretty much rotted away.
Is the basement one large cavernous room, or is it many rooms?
It's many compartments in the building, and there's a giant crack through the foundation where an eye monster
Black spider
lives.
You have an eye monster.
It's a creature with a large eye. Glassstaff cowered it into working with us.
A beholder.
I'm going to start writing this down. Very interesting.
Okay,
Does it have one big eye and lots of little eyes, or is it just one big eye?
it's one big eye.
What? How did he cower it into serving him?
He did something with his magic,
What? Tell me everything you know about
because
this.
he's the.
and he just kind of glowers at you with multiple lumps in his forehead.
Smack him again.
Do I look like a wizard?
He's telling the truth.
I'm going to slap him again.
Okay.
I'm going to keep slapping.
Okay.
Salt slap.
You can ask him details about the monster. Is like what
Yeah.
color is it
Yeah.
overall? So you can do your little researchy thing and find out exactly
he
what it is.
basically lists that it's this creature with this horrible eye, but we've been told not to look at the creature or even
Because it turned
acknowledge
to
it, that it's
stone.
there.
Can I roll like Arcana to see what it is?
Sure.
We have an idea. Arcana.
He'll describe it as well as he can, but basically he's avoiding
19.
looking at it.
Yeah.
19, what is it? Tell me all the
Okay.
good details.
19. It's a Nothic.
A Nothic.
A Noth.
Is that the ones that turn you to stone, or is that the behold? Yeah.
Is that the one that turns us to stone, or is
Are you
that the
gonna
beholder?
ask? Okay. It's a Nothic. Give me just a sec.
It's nice to have a mage around to do all the research things.
Thank you, mate. And all the end combat things.
It looks like that.
Ooh, I like it.
Very scary looking. It's got wicked clawed hands,
Not
almost
a beholder.
frog-like skin, a large mouth, a large eye over spiky.
How would one coward it and to servitude with magic?
You're not quite sure with your knowledge.
Yeah, but
Maybe
we
the
need to know
wizard.
what's the big, what
Maybe
it
the
does.
wizard beat it in a duel or something. You do know from your background about Nothics that they were once wizards who dared unlock magical secrets they could not control.
Many of them use sleep
And
on
it-
their
Word to the wise
companions.
there, man.
Gifted them with strange and cosmic insight, but also erased all of their past.
Oh dear. Would anything religion or arcana know? Because my religion is the god of knowledge. How one would control one to like not.
I just want to know what
Perhaps
bad
some
it
kind of
does.
magic, or like I said, he may have cowed it into serving for them.
Yeah, but
Or
what
he
did
may
he
have
do?
bribed it.
What's this about a cow?
It's an aberrant, so and it is intelligent. It is regular
You said
sentient.
to
But
beat
what
it
does
in a
it
duel.
do?
The guy doesn't know. He just knows the wizard went down.
And
the
don't
No,
look
crack.
at
I'm talking.
Yeah,
to
don't
Out
look
of
in its
character?
eye, but what
Oh
does
no!
it do?
I rolled her. I got an idea. How would you said a duel, just like a normal duel, a special magic duel?
Basically, he may have beat it down. He may have bribed it. It's an intelligent
What does
creature.
it do?
What
so-
does it do?
It does bad things. It has many gaze attacks, and it's very.
Hey, we don't care if they're gay or straight. It doesn't matter. I
Just
don't-
our
It's an
bodies.
opportunity.
Don't ask, don't tell.
That's
Okay.
Yeah, basically, it's a very tough aberrant creature. It
So
serves
That's what you know.
okay,
Okay.
You need an
I
arm.
will relay that information.
Yes, it's very tough. Very, very tough.
So we
Are you
should
guys
do
about
Well, we have a
done?
secret. We have a secret entrance.
Yeah,
that we know
don't
about.
do.
Yeah,
No,
you
I'm
guys,
saying
you
that-
say
are you
yeah.
guys
So-
about done asking him questions?
I think we're done.
Okay. I'm gonna go up. They can't see my face. I've got my cloak over my, and I'm gonna come up really, really close to him. Okay? And I'm gonna whisper into his ear. Who set up Penwee Pinchbiggle?
You guys just hear, the halfling's got a knife to him, I'm assuming.
Oh, yeah, I've got a knife to his
she's
throat
whispering
right now.
close to the head, and you just hear him
That sounds like the name of a very strange mystery.
He looks at the floor.
He can't see me. I'm trying.
He can't see me.
But
he looks at the floor, and his eyes get really wide. Is that you, Nimble Nick?
They don't have my real name.
That's
Pinchbiggle was
Nimble Nick, though, was your nickname.
No, that was...
He rolled a 19 to perception to recognize your voice.
And then he wets himself.
Pee-wee.
Okay, Pee-wee.
They knew me as Penwee Pinchbiggle.
Okay.
Otherwise known as Pee-wee.
Whatever the derogatory nickname
There's
is,
no
he
way the
shouts
rest of us
out.
are following anything that you
So
are
he
saying.
shouts out, is that you, Pee-wee?
Oh. It's like...
Oh, wait, so on.
Do you cut?
No, not yet. It's like...
What do you do?
It's like, don't call me that. Who set me up? I'm whispering this in his ear.
Okay, because that didn't sound like a whisper.
Yeah.
He just, tries to glance to the side. He's like, I have no clue. From what I heard, you betrayed us.
I betrayed no one.
Anybody want to roll perception?
I
You
do.
ever hear that?
Yeah.
I so want to roll perception. I hear
Oh,
nothing.
19
Wait.
plus. Hold on, where's my perception?
You'll need a 20 or better since...
I
22.
got 22.
22.
Me too, hey.
Okay.
I rolled a 1. I heard nothing.
However, I'm polite, so... it's her
Okay, so
business.
you
I'm
two
not
can
gonna say
overhear this.
I'm going to write this
anything. I
down.
rolled 21 already.
As, he says, I thought you betrayed us.
I betrayed no one.
Oh, so you used to be one of them.
Oh,
Then-
yes.
Then why did the glass staff take you out?
He didn't. Now, did he? Who set me up?
And he just looks and grits his teeth, spit coming through his teeth. I don't know.
He probably doesn't know.
Would you guys be terribly mad if I kill him?
Are
I'm
you
gonna try to
asking
stop
us? Because
it.
if you...
I'm going to try to stop her if she does
It's
that.
like-
I'm not.
As you notice,
Yeah, it's like
as this conversation's
If
going,
there's blood,
the knife
then-
is slowly making a few razor cuts.
He needs to face justice.
They need to die. I killed no one and I betrayed no one.
And he just kind of glances at your compatriots paying attention, just like looks at the ground and he's not talking to you. I've got nothing more to say.
He doesn't know anything. Just let him be.
I'd say Glassstaff is your man, little one.
We all have paths. Wandering paths bring us to different places.
What on earth are we discussing? You're still
Okay,
a
so
little
what do
bit
you
drowsy,
do?
so. I was polishing my armor, really.
I'm going to try to
You
reach
can do it if you want.
Pistol
I'm
whip
gonna-
him with your blade. Is it really pistol whipping if you're using the hilt of a blade?
I think it's just,
It's hilt whipping.
hilt whipping. I said that.
It's a hilt job.
She'll probably beat me on a dex check, but I'm going to try to...
Okay, so what are you doing? Say it now, forever hold your peace.
I'm gonna kill him.
Shield of... Can I...
I will let you roll after she rolls her strike to see if you can roll
What was your
higher.
alignment?
I'm neutral.
That's right, okay.
And it specifically says...
Yep.
She's playing
like,
to her character.
She's playing to her
I'm loyal
character.
to my friends, not my ideals. Everyone else can
roll
run.
your strike. Apparently, the dwarf is going to try to
Yeah.
catch your hand. Are you going to use your
Information.
chance?
No,
or
I'm not going to use advantage.
Okay, you're not going to use inspiration?
No.
Because the dwarf may use inspiration.
I really
That
want
the dwarf can. He's inspiring. I'm not.
Okay.
19 plus
I'll use inspiration.
5. So that's 24.
A 24.
I'm not going to beat this.
Oh.
But it's dramatic.
His god was with him!
Natural 20, you bastard!
Just as
He deserves to die!
Thrain, you realize in her little face she just bares teeth and she starts to slice. Just as she does, you death grip her wrist and pull back as
No! They
Hint-
deserve it! They deserve it!
Many
They're
of us-
horrible people!
Many who live deserve to die. But it's not our place.
Oh! He gets a penny for that.
natural 20 beats your 24.
Since I don't know how to handle social situations, I'm going to...
He's going to wet himself.
So, what can you tell me about the red brands, Pee-wee?
Exactly.
Don't call me that! Inspiring. Don't know how to handle social situations.
Well, you did name him the Salted Elf.
Now he's got...
Tilda, I'm rather confused by this situation, but I'm certain that we can resolve things in our favor. I have no idea who this Pee-wee person is.
Pee-wee's dead.
Well, then we shall mourn Pee-wee's death and perhaps...
And seek revenge.
Well, I mean...
Well, does your revenge involve getting glass staff?
Though
My revenge won't be complete until the red bands are destroyed.
I still
Which we are going to do. Because it needs doing.
Though-
So, little one, join us.
Though I would,
And keep the revenge to yourself for now.
though I would love to destroy these red brands. They seem like tyrannical assholes. This presents a new opportunity to learn about them.
I know enough about them. I don't need to know any more than that they need to die.
Well, we'll talk about that later. Right now, let's deal with the prisoners we have here, and then let's move on because we do need to kill the rest of them. And with this new information, it's going to be very difficult.
But we don't have this new information.
And
we
remember,
do.
Sultan, you do have the information about the black spider that apparently Glassstaff works for.
Yeah.
And
so
we know that
there's a creature of great power and evilness. And there's 25 more of them.
And
Oh wait,
that's
does the
that.
25 include their count, or
It includes the
there's-
goblins.
includes the goblins?
Includes these gentlemen at the bar.
Okay, so there's really 21 now.
So,
What are you going to do with these bastards?
Well, I
Send
believe
Lady
it's...
Corlynn.
Yeah, and if we don't take care of the red brands, all they're going to do, Glassstaff and his men are just going to come back, free them, and then just burn this town to the ground.
That's why we're going.
No, I believe the plan is to decimate their numbers or just simply destroy them entirely.
And
But,
what's the law going to do about these guys?
Execute
Nothing.
them?
So,
well, we do have a contract with our delightful friend who is going to take them for judgment.
That's right.
So the law will in fact do something with them. Perhaps cut off their hands, perhaps imprison them for the rest of their lives.
This
Muzzle
is
them in
medieval
some
justice,
sort.
so it's not going to go well for
Perhaps
Yeah.
a combination.
But
of
that
both.
is, we'll let them decide it.
Sometimes
And-
drawing and quartering is quite delightful, really.
An ear
Or they
Make a
could
day of
just
it.
be done with it and hang the
I'm going to
monsters.
sit down
But that is
and
not for us to say. Our job is to merely provide them more
My God.
red brands for justice.
My God
Yes.
is the God of knowledge. I'm going to start praying. I'm going to roll religion to pray. I'm going to start praying for knowledge of how to defeat the monster with the many gay visions.
Oh,
I don't
good,
know.
good.
Gaze.
Gaze.
Again.
Gaze.
I don't want to.
G-A-Z-E.
I'm tired. I just woke up.
At least an hour
I
and a half.
thought elves don't sleep.
60.
It's a monster. You're gonna have to rough it up a bit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Through
Well,
magic or physical
Is it
means.
wrong that I want my pet monster too? I want a pet dog. I want a pet monster. I
All
want
the pets.
he
She
wants
gets
a
a pet
menagerie.
monster.
Got a
Menagerie,
Charmo
yes.
wizard man.
What good? Every good wizard has a menagerie.
Gotta catch a ball. Tilt it off.
Tilda's pouting
Tilda's patting in the
Tilda.
corner.
and kicks him.
I
Kick
take
'em all you
Tilda
want, but-
under my arm and I pat her on the shoulder and I squeeze her close.
You're actually picking her up into the air. You know?
Exactly.
Just like a
Little
butterfly.
And I
Ding,
take
ding.
a thoughtful pose. Tilda, my dear friend, fear not. We shall avenge your compatriot who is no
Afraid of
more.
anything.
We will defeat these red brands. We shall cleanse this town. We shall bring order and service to the people. And we shall remand these criminals into the rightful hands of justice, where they shall be mutilated and punished for their crimes.
Tilda actually perks up at that.
You make it sound so much better.
There's always a bright side. I think
silver
really
lining,
that's the
yeah.
Always look on the bright side of life. Da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da-da. Always look on the bright side of life.
When life seems jolly rotten, there's something you've forgotten, and that's to laugh and smile, dance and sing.
So Tilda,
When you're chilling in the dumps, don't be silly chumps. Just push your lips and whistle, that's the thing.
So as you break out into song,
the musical.
Can I get that? Is there a spell where I can cause spontaneous dance?
Yes,
I'm gonna take my long rest.
Before you draw your terminal breath.
okay, well you guys can get a short rest, but not a long rest.
Sure.
Yeah, short
So you
rest.
get your hit
So
dice
what you're
back.
doing, you can roll
And
one of your hit dice back. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm sorry
That's
you.
fine.
I'm sorry. One of them snuck behind you somehow and shot you with an arrow.
It shot you full.
I
full of
apologize
arrow.
most profusely.
So what are you going to do with these gentlemen, by the way?
We're gonna
I
take
suggested-
him
We're going to
Slit their
very
throats.
roughly remove them to. Is there a law?
There's the town hall.
We are the law.
Which is basically like a mix between a sheriff's office
Town
and
hall.
the city mayor's office.
And we're going to do it very roughly.
Okay.
or we could execute.
Throw him to the floor.
And when
Very
you-
roughly.
When you guys
It's our
get
Life of Brian episode, apparently.
when you guys get there, you notice that someone's actually got a light on inside there at the moment.
Aw, they left
Maybe
the
it's
light on for
Sildar.
us.
Actually, do you knock on the door? Or?
Yes.
Yes.
We're
Okay.
not
It's
rude.
silly.
All of a sudden, you hear some gruffing, and then all of a sudden, you see the light go from window to window. As the door gets opened up, you actually see it's Sildar who opens it up, and you see
Surprise.
some ink smudges on his fingers.
By the chair.
And he looks at you guys, and what are you doing out tonight with your 4 captives?
Cleaning house.
You said you would like some left alive, and we've brought you a few for your purposes.
He just kind of chuckles under his breath. Come on, it's late. Yeah, there's got to be a key to the cell somewhere around here, and you can see he's got town hall records out everywhere, and he's going over the town's papers.
Should we give him the bad news?
Well,
That we're
you mean our
pretty sure that
suspicions?
we're pretty sure that his.
It's merely a suspicion.
Yeah, he
It's
didn't.
only a suspicion at this time, so
We
let's.
should wait.
Let's tell him. Let's tell him right now. And let's watch you know.
You're just
the
merely
elf
all of
wants
a
to tell him we shouldn't
suspicious.
do it.
Yeah, if the elf wants to do it, it's
Hey,
a bad idea.
everyone deserves to their fair share of knowledge.
In the proper
Okay, but it's not
time.
true knowledge until it's proven.
It's
oh,
supposition.
It's
yeah.
rumor.
Thank you.
Yeah. So what you, as a follower of knowledge, you must actually
There's
have
hypothesis.
the proof.
there's,
Yeah, you have to follow the scientific process.
Oh,
and-
So after some digging, he
What
finds a
scientific
ring of
process in
keys.
medieval
And he
Europe?
asks you guys to bring them back to the area. There's a
Very
little area
lovely.
with
Very
Dragon
lovely.
back
I'm gonna
there.
kick him
two
again.
fairly smallish cells back there, and you see he's
Poke
trying
him
like
with the
10
sharp-
different
I thought they
keys.
should remain trussed up, though.
Move
Oh,
it, move
yes.
it.
I don't think they need their hands, really.
And I
Okay.
think they should
Oh,
tie
good,
their
you cut
hands
'em
to
off.
the bars so they can't untie each other.
What morality are you?
I'm neutral.
Or are there shackles? And make sure
And
you
I am
search
very
them
angry.
very
She's
roughly.
True neutral.
I am true neutral, and these sons of bitches need to pay.
Let's cut their heads off and then
Woo!
let's cut one of their heads off and then make the others play soccer with the head.
And Sildar kind of turns around as
Okay,
he's going through
dark,
keys,
no.
looks at both of you and scowls that that's not how the law
Thank you.
works.
It's like, yes.
You're definitely getting the impression he's lawful good.
Yeah.
I'm
And
just lawful neutral.
or technically lawful boring.
What am I?
so he unlocks it and he has you move them
I'm lawful
inside.
good. I won't allow it.
And
We must.
Lawful boring.
he makes sure that when they're put in there, he finds some provisions
They're fine.
and stacks up
Oh,
some
oh.
food and water and stuff for them in there.
Okay. It's okay.
As
It's
you
okay.
hear him rustling through things to get provisions.
That's
out.
right. It's good. He's wrestling through the papers and
As he's giving them a jug of water and a wash basin and a little toiletry thing. You see he's actually fussing over the prisoners himself, which is kind of inspiring.
No, it's not.
oh. Okay, your opinion is well known.
As
We've got a job to do, little
He
one.
sits back down and he gets back to reading papers and things. And he basically says, what are you all off to tonight then for the rest of the night?
Well, I do believe there is a bit of an issue with this group called the Red Brand.
Yes, definitely.
A large one-eyed creature we have to attack.
Oh, yes, there's the one-eyed creature as well. So I think our intentions are to continue
people eater.
with the cleaning of the house.
I definitely am
manor
in support of
house.
that.
Yes. And
So I will, and you see he's got some weapons.
Hey, in the town hall papers, is there like perhaps any drawings of the the
layout?
of
No,
the manor house?
unfortunately not.
I know it's not like modern day.
There's no
blueprints would be
blueprints.
on
Yeah, no
Couldn't
blueprints.
hurt that.
But I was looking at town plans.
See?
Well,
Okay.
we know that there
We
is
know
a
the
secret
secret
entrance,
entrance.
and I can easily find it based off the description that my cousin Carp gave
I think
me.
we should go in and, maybe try a stealthy approach to, like, eliminate as we go so we don't try and alert the
Room
big
by
bad.
room.
Room by room. try
Quietly.
Okay.
as quiet as one can be.
Yes, we will make them forever quiet.
As
have to-
Tilda has kind of a sick glint in the lamplight.
Well, people get killed in battle. That happens.
That happens. It's true. We will be breaking eggs to make the omelet.
But the lawful
Let's
and the
just
good
hope our
members of
eggs
the party
don't
have
get
a thing
broken.
against someone trussed up being throat slit. Good role play. Okay, so you guys are heading off to the secret cave location you were given?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Now, are you
Yeah.
guys using lights to get there? Because it is dark now.
I would say
I
those who
put
can
it
see in the
lantern.
dark would lead the way. I do not want people to alert us.
See in the
Okay.
dark.
So
The two of us will lead the way.
Okay, so the
Because
two
we're not people.
the two not people who have night vision.
But you are very charming for not people. and the dwarf is really quite people-like.
Okay, so he's almost semi-people.
he's half of me, Patty.
He's like a
some of my
squat little
best
person.
friends are dwarves.
So, following the directions that you were given, you kind of find your way into a cave. So, are you guys going to
very
be
secretive cave.
sneaky getting
Yes.
into this cave as a
We're
group?
gonna try. We're gonna attempt stealth.
Okay, go ahead and attempt stealth.
Can we just mimic what she does?
Yeah. That's not a bad idea.
I'm going to use
Okay,
my
I
advantage.
got a 21.
Wait, I actually have a plus
I
in
got
stealth.
an 18.
Uh-huh.
Oh, God!
What-
mage rolled a
Any
1.
battle on him? I mean,
The mage rolled a 1.
As, you know...
Oh!
16.
15!
I wonder how we're going to take care of this monster.
You should
well,
bring up the
did he
rear.
botch at the beginning of the cave?
Well, he did botch at the beginning of the cave.
What are you, 6?
Are there any scouts? I mean, are there any...
You don't notice any lookouts or anything, but
Any lookouts?
at one point
because
when
it
you're...
seemed pretty lackadaisical as a...
When you're
They own this town.
Yeah.
You guys are starting into the cave.
Hey,
Just as you get into the cave, you hear a very loud of a spell book hitting the floor of this cave.
He dropped his book
As
again.
you look back at the elf and see him just picking up his spell book really quickly.
At least my book didn't fall and stab a random person.
It actually hit me on the back of the
I'm
head.
sorry. I am from... I should
Stabby,
have warned you in
stabby,
my other
paper
group.
cut.
Stabby, cut.
More like stabby,
So
stabby,
let's
whack,
bring
whack.
out the next map.
The Red Brand Hideout.
Ta-da-ta! And we shall cover up some of the map.
It's the musical
Because it's more inspiring that way.
episode.
Well, we're not going to do the whole map at once. We're going to go room by room, right?
Oh yeah, this is empty.
I need to start bringing pattern weights.
Yeah, that's actually a good
We
idea.
should do that
I
thing
could
on
use-
radio shows where
Yeah.
they make random sounds.
Or we can get mom
And,
to
and
make
it's
them.
ironically enough, my pattern weights for sewing actually match my dice. They're pink and purple.
Oh my gosh, that's
See?
so perfect.
Color coordinated.
Delightful.
Okay, so in your way of making your way through the cave, what's the order of folks going?
I'll just go first.
I'll be rushing back to pick up my book.
Okay, so you'll be at the end.
He's going to be all back of the bus again. I'm going to be after the dwarf.
Okay, so who?
Well, you know what? They're saving
So
the
the
best
dwarf
for
is
last.
going first.
Yeah. They know we're here, so I'll light up a corner.
Gaelen will go behind Lady.
Yes, I'll go in the middle then.
After Gaelen says, I'm going to give you all of my equipment, she gives it all to me, including her money.
For those at home, Gaelen has stepped out of the room, so they're rifling through her pockets.
Not I'm lawful.
You're a waffle? What?
She's
A waffle?
awful.
Waffle?
Who doesn't like waffles? They're like classy pancakes.
No, only heretics don't like waffles.
And
Bad
non-people.
And, well, even the dwarf likes
He has
waffles.
tasted
Okay.
the pancake.
elf just robbed
He is
you.
lost.
What? The elf just robbed you blind.
What? I go to the restroom and that's what happens?
Well, that's what happens when you tell the adventurers, just one moment, I have to go before we get there.
You don't need my
I was AFK.
Okay.
You don't want to go into the dungeon. And
Before we start this adventure, has everybody gone?
Right now, Thrain is in the lead, followed by myself, followed by Lady Corlynn, then you, and bringing up the rear is the Salted Elf.
Okay.
Okay, so as you're coming out here, Thrain, you do notice that in here you do see light. As soon as you walk into this area.
Excellent.
I'm like, someone has moved the cover. I don't think that's heavy enough, but close enough. Okay, so as Thrain, as you walk through here, you see light coming from this hallway, this hallway, this hallway, and this area is well lit.
Okay, so again,
Does it look like flickering?
It looks like lamplight.
Okay.
It doesn't look like torches, it looks like lamplight. So basically every hallway coming out of this chamber has light. Like lamps are hung up on the walls. And the elf is rummaging through his sack. Again showing his one he rolled for stealth.
I'm a good role player.
so where do we want to start, friends? Yeah.
Okay. So
Yes, that seems good.
Can you move me there, please?
Professional podcasting.
Why don't you put that there?
okay.
And thank you.
It's hard with my short dwarf arms.
Okay, so as you enter this room,
I'm after the door.
cool breeze fills the natural cavern, carrying with it the faint scent of decaying flesh. A crevasse divides the cavern and is flanked by two rough stone columns that support the 20-foot high ceilings, with two arched wooden bridges that span the chasm. So this is basically a cave that someone built the foundation out of. Okay, so you guys are basically walking out.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay. So this is very, very crazy deep crevasse, by the way.
Okay, so don't fall in.
Okay.
Yeah, that would be a don't fall in.
For so many reasons.
It would be very, very bad.
I'm fuzzy on this whole good bad thing.
No, it'd be very,
Don't cross the stream.
it'd be very, very bad, and then it wouldn't be bad in a very short amount of time.
No, that would be the fast way down.
Okay.
Oh dear.
That's just wrong. So, Kerrie.
Yes.
Kerrie.
I'm
Gaelen.
Gaelen.
Wait, there's a big scary thing right next to me?
Yeah. No one decided to search the room. They just decided to walk by the giant crack.
Hey, I was in the bathroom!
So this thing rises up.
It was hiding on the lip of the edge. Because that's what it does.
Sure, the person that went to the restroom comes back and is like, seriously?
Is this the thing?
No.
This is some sort of dementor-ish looking thing.
So, Kerrie, for a second, Gaelen, as you
It's
walk
a
by,
wraith. How much more
you
can
turn your attention over, and all of a sudden, a hint of light catches your attention. And you look, and when you look, you see... I scare you by showing you the picture of the beholder.
What
I
is
like that
unseen
it's
cannot
tongue.
be unseen.
I like its tongue is out. It's cute.
It's a charming beholder.
I know. It's like
The pink
It's a
one
sight
is
to
the shiny.
behold.
it's a
You see your guys' light glimmer off one big eye. Seriously? It lives in the crack.
I blame all of you.
I'm going to say
I was in the restroom. You could have.
Give me
I don't know.
a
Search the dark, scary place.
Give me a Constitution save.
Oh no.
Look on your character sheet for your bonus.
Trying to find it.
So I think we might
It's
be
three
able
down.
to persuade him. Maybe.
On the side.
Oh, okay. 19.
Okay, the gaze starts to chill you, and you can almost feel your skin crawl, but you shake it off, and it does nothing to you except give you goose pimples.
But
everywhere.
can I, like, what was that?
You can, yeah.
I'm like, what was that? There was something that
Is it invisible?
Wait, do we see
No,
it?
it was stealth. All it was
But now
stealth.
we can see it. So
Now
let's
you
take
can.
it.
Wait.
So
Seriously, something
Can
just
I-
made a
can I
chill
try to
run
say
down my
something?
spine.
Can I try to say this? Talking's free.
talking is free as long as it's
In
not.
every language I know, which is Common, Elvish, Draconic, Dwarvish, and
Okay,
Elf.
well you can do that on. Well, let's roll
Your turn.
initiative, and you can do that because basically it just had a surprise round.
Yeah.
It did its surprise attack.
9.
Damn it!
10.
21.
Gaelen got what?
21.
Tilda?
19.
Look at you guys.
Kerrie, did my earring go
3.
behind the thingy? It did.
Yes, it did.
Stop. Careful, it's really soft gold.
Can I just remind the party we can talk to it, bribe it?
You can try.
Yeah, I'm thinking that's not actually going to happen.
Thank
They're
you.
probably going to stab it in the eye.
Stabby, stabby, cut, cut.
Stabby, cut, cut. Yeah, no, I think it definitely needs
Okay,
eye
so
piercing.
Galen, what shall you do? It's
Can I see it now?
well, yeah. It's on its turn. It climbed out of the pit.
It's so close to me that I can't use my bow.
Look at the map. It is right
it's
next
it's
to you.
right next to me.
You can use your bow. You're just at disadvantage on the dice roll.
How
I'll
much
just
of a
stab it.
disadvantage?
You roll 2d20 and you take the low.
Here, dripping.
Okay.
Or you could, give your Benny and roll only 1d20.
True.
Yeah.
You have a
That's
Benny.
true. I do have a Benny.
So you're just a straight roll now. So you're gonna plunk an arrow into it at point blank range.
Last time I did this.
It's better this time.
It is 18.
I think
And
you're good.
18, you fire that arrow and it sticks in its gut.
Woohoo!
What's the damage?
Hold on. Ooh! It is 12. No,
Ouch.
excuse me, 11.
11. Okay. So you just pull your bolt and twing, arrow right into its gut, point blank, Legolas
I
style.
think peaceful negotiations are out now.
Okay,
You
so
can negotiate.
Well, I
You
think
scared
when
me.
I think when I attacked her, the problem
it
was
kind of established things. So Tilda, it is your turn.
I'm going to shoot it with an arrow.
Okay.
And I am going to get a 13.
Which is
You're-
a bold attempt, but
Your arrow flies out, and you notice the spines on this thing's back. Your arrow just shatters against the spines, and you hear little wood chips flickering down the castle.
Okay.
Okay.
I
So,
it wasn't a bush.
Lady Corlynn, what
No,
shall you
it was. It
do?
was an ambush.
Yeah, but not your
We'll
ambush.
smack at it with
True.
Matilda.
I was smacking
Okay.
it too.
You're a smack at it?
She's waltzing with Matilda again. Well,
With a grand 13.
Okay.
Guess what?
You swing your axe, and you just feel it just niche its skin, but it just doesn't hit.
So something tells me it's you need a 14.
or more.
Mm-hmm. We don't worry about numbers. It's a role play.
That's true.
That's right.
Oh, we worry about numbers. Copper. How many pieces of copper? How many pieces
Okay.
of silver?
Thrain, what
How
shall
many
you do?
turns it takes to
I-
run away?
Okay.
Smack.
Gonna swing Skull Crusher down on it.
I try to negotiate with people,
Sometimes you torture them.
which is a type
I'm
of
gonna miss.
negotiation.
What'd you roll?
8,
Yep,
13.
You swing Skull Crusher down, and you just take chips out of the ground in front of it. Okay.
But we are making our intentions clear.
Oh, yeah.
Then it's definitely going to be drawn by your big axe that you swung at it, and it turns its gaze from you, and it's whipping out wicked-looking claws and just aiming them both at you, like almost like a cat, just going at it with claws.
Oh, better me than, big
Me?
damage dealers.
Kitty, over here.
On its
kitty,
first
kitty.
slash, 21. Will that hit you?
Yes!
Oh!
Okay. 6 points of damage as you feel its claws chink into you and your armor.
You just got it.
And its second claw comes swinging at you.
Oh dear.
It gets 2 attacks.
Natural 20. Oh god.
Crack.
Well, let me just clarify. I have 10 hit points left, so...
Oh! 8, 9, 10. 10 hit points.
She's unconscious.
I am down. This is why we did
We have a man
As its second claw
Artemis.
just catches you in the throat.
Oh,
Just
20-sided.
you all see a spray of blood.
Saw you
Actually,
now.
Thrain, since you're standing right there when that claw hit you,
Yeah.
hit a spray of her vital fluid.
Oh
So
dear.
now,
I'm gonna stand over her body.
on my
Okay.
next rolls, I do
Well,
my
it's-
death
it's-
saves, correct?
Yes.
Yeah. So, Xander, it is your turn.
I feel like negotiations are not possible
I've
now
broken down.
I believe
Kill
negotiation is dead.
because someone may have attacked it.
It
It
attacked us
attacked
first.
me first.
Yeah,
You don't know
it
that.
attacked us
It
first.
just-
Yeah.
It
Yeah.
just didn't do it successfully.
Well, you're intruding on its own.
Do your thing.
So
That
what you
was
gonna
our
do?
plan.
Xander?
Just kill it.
Ray of Frost.
A ray of frost.
Well, I would do.
I promise we'll get you
Okay.
a monster in another cave.
Okay, thankfully you're not point blank, so
15. It's
Woo.
down.
15.
Oh, I thought that was a 20. Oh my god, I was like,
You fire your ray of frost and it hits the creature in the back. What is it gonna do?
Well, it can't. It can. It gets
Loses
like
10
half
feet.
its- yeah, 10 feet, and it does 4 damage.
Okay.
so that's
And you seem to notice when the ice crackles across its back,
so
that
that's
doesn't
what,
seem to
15
be a
points
lot
of
of
damage.
damage to it. It seems to be able to take this. Of course,
Oh, crazy.
it has looked into the abyss, and the abyss is now looking out through it.
Ooh, creepy.
Okay, so it's not good with fire. Everyone, back up.
Didn't say that, but
If it's resilient,
But still,
I-
that
hey,
means it's
hey,
15 points of
okay.
continuing with
damage,
our
So,
Pokemon theme,
it is your
if it's
turn-
ice
your turn,
type,
Gaelen.
it's a big-
right? Okay,
Give it what for?
Smack it in the face with your arrows.
yeah,
in the face.
yeah. I'm going to shoot it. Well, in the
You're
face.
going to be at disadvantage.
Could she back up?
Yeah.
Can I back up?
You could back up.
Okay.
Now you're going to back up defensively, so you don't get an attack of opportunity,
Yes.
or
Yes.
that will be your attack though.
Oh.
Oh, no, I want to attack it.
Well then.
So
take
do you
the
want to risk an
disadvantage.
attack of opportunity? Because
I-
if you back
so
up,
if I
if
don't
you-
back up, I
if
could,
you-
I could attack it with my sword without disadvantage.
Mhm.
So let's try the sword at this
Okay,
point.
so you're dropping the bow, pulling out the sword.
There's no way I can not burn
Okay.
Let's see, let me.
you guys if I burning hands it.
Yes,
Yeah,
please
we're
don't
going
burn
to
us.
we're going to do this. Well, it's not just a sword, people. It's a great sword.
It's
Excellent.
not just any old
Well,
sword; it's a great
like
sword.
I always thought it was just a long sword, but apparently it's a great sword to go
Okay.
with my destiny.
Okay.
Eventually, this sword
Fabulous.
will have a name.
Your destiny to shoot innkeepers.
Woohoo! So that's 22.
That will hit. Go ahead and roll for damage.
Okay, that is-
See, she's not just all about the bow, folks.
I know, it's good.
8 points of damage.
Yay!
Okay,
Death
you
to the
swing,
eye monster.
and chunks of those blades on his back come breaking off, and ichor just swells up where you cut through them.
Good.
Okay, so Tilda, it is your turn.
Using advantage.
Okay.
Don't you hurt the lady! I know I'm gonna shoot it.
And
It's
Lady
a bush,
Corlynn
it's a bush.
smiles.
Ooh, 19 plus
Yay.
5, so 24 hit.
It is a
A
bush.
24 will hit.
Yay!
Oh, and wait a
ambush.
minute. Okay, so.
Oh, yeah.
Oh no, I'm
Lady
not from
Corlynn is
behind, so.
down.
That means I don't get a sneak attack because it doesn't count for a sneak attack.
No, but
Yep.
Okay. So
Kill the
that
bush.
damage,
Kill
baby.
the bush. Kill
Kill
the
the
bush.
5 plus 3, so 8.
8 points
8
of
points.
damage.
Woo.
Hey,
Okay.
it all counts.
Your arrow sticks
And
into its
because I
chest.
said, don't you hurt the lady.
You want a chip. Okay.
I mean,
Don't you
You're looking
hurt
out
my
for your
I think
friend.
we all want chips, really.
Yeah, it's like
Okay, so Lady
Yeah, see,
Jocelynne,
I picked
you are
mine.
I will
bleeding on the
name my
ground.
great sword after this battle.
Shall we see if you can roll? Oh, almost.
18.
So
Okay.
is that a success?
So that is a
That's a
save.
success.
So that is a success. Actually,
Oh, thank
She
God.
is stabilized.
okay. Well, no, she could actually.
die.
She
I
didn't
could
die.
still die, but
Yeah, she gets-
I'm closer to not dying.
Okay. Now next will be our dear dwarven.
I'll try it again.
Okay, you're gonna swing at the beast.
Ha, natural 20.
Oh, so we're gonna add one extra dice.
Okay. Nice. 4, 8, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17.
Oh,
17 points of damage. Woohoo.
Back into the abyss with you.
You bring it down, and all you guys see is its eye makes a smiley face almost as the skull just collapses. Its flattened head, it stumbles, and its body goes falling into the crevasse.
I wanted a monster!
You are a monster!
Kneel down and...
Magic missile on the nose!
Where?
Oh my gosh, that was scary. Very scary.
Okay, I think you gotta heal the.
Yeah, I just kneel down.
We got healing potions too.
We could.
Yeah, but let's hold on to those.
Yeah.
Don't you also have, like, healing gifts?
Pathfinder.
Yes.
Guide
Those
her
are
back
first
from
aid.
the darkness.
Okay.
Oh,
And
nice. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
Woo!
His god gives you back 11 hit points.
Yay!
You feel
excellent.
much better.
I'm only down 5 now.
No, and well, I'll put my.
And
I'm gonna do my first aid kit on her too. Will that
Okay.
get some back?
Well, that'll help her, yeah.
Yeah.
But you want to do that basically during a long rest.
That's true.
So your armor, by the way, is now soaked in your blood.
Yeah, that's
Tucci will have to clean it off later.
Yes.
Yes, that's going to be a great
Okay,
deal of
so
work,
you have
Tucci.
defeated the beast.
Man, that was tough.
Okay.
I would have taken
Yes.
the beast.
So in this room, before we call this a good spot to call it, what do you do?
Check for loot.
Give me a perception.
Okay, perception.
I think the next group is here, so.
Oh, so we'll have to step out.
Okay.
19.
19. Oh,
That's
the
a
halfling actually sees a glimmer of something in the crevasse, but that will
But you have to
require
lower me
someone
down.
to climb on down.
Lower me down on a rope.
Or mage hand.
So that, oh, yes, a
Mage
mage
hand.
hand. So that should be a good time to wrap up for our next time. All right, thank you for listening.
Just give us a moment to clean up.
I didn't want to interrupt.
Hi, this is Jim with the Creative Playing Podcast Network. Just wanted to say, hey guys, yesterday we got back from RinCon 2014, had an amazing time there. Just a few things that we got to do was we got to play A World of Dew. It's a samurai noir RPG. We got to actually play the game with its creator, Ben Woerner. He ran a fantastic game that we managed to build, play, and play the hell out of in less than 4 hours. I'm definitely going to make sure if I get to any convention with Ben running another one of his World of Dew games, definitely sign up. You'll have nothing but a great experience. And another thing that 3 of the group here enjoyed doing was the official Artemis Spaceship Bridge Simulator. Basically, if you've ever watched any episode of Star Trek, you know exactly what it is. It's got a room full of computer stations where everybody sits down and takes a role of the bridge, the helm, weapons, science officer, and the communications officer, and one person actually sits there with an iPad rigged up to overview everything as the captain. It's a great time. I know what the local Tucson Makers House has a version of that, so we're going to have to go check that out probably this weekend or the next. We'll go ahead and let you guys know how that works out. Also, we'll be recording a RinCon in review and posting it to the Creative Playing Podcast Network's pod site. Alright, just keep your eyes open and we'll have it put up soon. Thank you.
Thank you for listening to D&D Journey of the 5th Edition, a member of the Creative Play and Podcast Network. And remember, be careful out there. There be dragons about.